Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Little jam down. Hey, everybody. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All right. Good deal. Had to uninstall and reinstall voice mod to get that to work again. Cheers to voice mod. Here we are, just drinking a little water with flavor squirt in it. So if you're holding, turn one up. No alcohol on that one. We got snow here in Georgia finally, so it's cold enough outside. It did not need to thin my blood anymore. So gonna do that. Why don't you guys come on in a little bit? Let's say hi. Good to see you. Appreciate everybody being here tonight. Thank you so much. Got a big show going for the second 2 hour show. I've got all kinds of stuff. Literally a pinata of stuff that I'm going to be trying to pull off here in the next 2 hours. So stick with me. I greatly appreciate it. It ought to be exciting, that's for sure. Let's get into that chickadee chat a little bit. That was one of the things that I have done. I've done some mods on some stuff. The chat is one of them, so check out the new chat window. That's right. So I'm slow the window. Yay. All right, cool. So first off the bat, Let's RC um, was the first one to comment, so I have pinned his comment. So if Let's RC happens to win in bingo, as he did last week, he will have double bingo. Very nice. And then let's see who else we have in here. So looks like Promotus is in the house. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Good to see you. Thank you so much. EQRC, thank you, Eric, for being here as well. Jeff in Lower Alabama, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your tip. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I have going on with the show today, let me make sure I stay in the camera. I got this little sliver there. One of the things that I do have going on was something that was recommended by Randy Butterfield, and Jeff helped me out a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can make it happen. So stick around for that. Like I said, a pinata of stuff. I even have a couple of word of the Daves. One of them is a different type of word of the Dave, so that's probably something new. I'm going to keep it on with. So stick around for that. Four jokes of the Dave. I know I have four jokes of the Dave ready to go today. So stick around for that. So thank you for being here so much again. Thanks for Jeff for being here. So who else do I see down here? Hey, Todd's Hobby Zone. Hey, how you doing, sir? Thank you so much, Todd, for being here. Greatly appreciate that. If you think that you'll be in, I know I did do some revision on the bingo list, so I do know that Todd, your name is not on that particular list. But we'll get to the additions that I did make from the last show to make sure that these folks know that they're now on the list. So, Todd's Hobby Zone, if you think you're going to be around checking out the show more often, let me know in the comments that you want to be on the bingo, and I'll do what I can to get you on there. Only got 75 spots, so it's an unsophisticated bingo. So it does not change the amount of spots you can have. So you want that, you go to Jeff in Lower Alabama's channel, because that wheel can get as big as you want, and that is way easier way to do it. But when is the last time I've ever done anything easy? Nah, we'll be here all day thinking, really trying to think about that. So we'll get back into the chickadee chat, see who's in here. So we got Jeff in Lower Alabama. Looks like Aerospace Matt's in the house. Thank you so much, sir. Boss223. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for being here. Matt M. Thank you so much for being here. KBRC is in the house, so thank you for that as well, KB. He and I have been doing some texting back and forth, and some of his input is being on display tonight in the show. Wow, Bill, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Good to see you, sir. Hope everything's going well with you and your hobby, sir. And let's see, who else do we have here? Cliff Howard VRC Planes. How you doing, Cliff? Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. Very, very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. All right, let's get on back into the outside cam. So, a couple of things are going to have going on. So, one of the things is that I put a poll out. Let me see where that poll is. Here it is. So it was, what would you rather see me do next? What type of video? And it's repair one of the planes that I have, not the F-18, but just a plane that I have flown before, because I've flown it. It needs repair. So, hey, Lyndon Stern, how you doing, sir? George Watts, thank you so much for being here as well, sir. Thank you so much. So anyway, this was I think I took this screen grab earlier today, and it looks like the unbox and fly is kind of leading the pack, but votes aren't over yet. You guys feel free to put your shiggity shout as to what your choice might be, and then we'll go over that in detail later. But the thing to keep in mind is this wall of planes behind me. So before we get into any bingos or anything like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a chance to earn yourself a double bingo like Litz RC has. And the question is, how many planes? No, I'm not probably zoomed out as much as I should be probably. But anyway, you're just going to have to give it a wag. How many planes in the box do I still have behind me? Not including the F-18 again. That'll come up in a later conversation. Planes in the box that I have in the wall. The first person to put the accurate number in the chat, I'm going to go and throw some stars up in there. Maybe if I can get that in there. All right, this is the first one that can put that up. How many box planes that are still in the box do you think I have? Todd's Hobby Zone says 8. Todd, I can tell you, it is not 8. Litz is at 15. One Way RC. Hey, One Way, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. You're one of the ones that's now on the bingo list, just so you know. 9. People are all over. Looking pretty close. I don't quite see it yet. Hey, Boss looks like he got snow today as well. All right. You guys feel free to keep throwing those numbers up. And I see that we have about 20 folks in the shout out tonight. So if you don't mind, while you're also plugging your numbers into the guessing chat there, hit the thumbs up. That would be really cool. One Way RC said 3. The number is not 3. Bam! Aerospace Matt just hit it with 23. All right, so Aerospace Matt, you did in fact hit that. So here is in fact a list of all of the planes behind me on the wall. So if for some reason in that poll they unbox it and fly it wins in that poll, these are my choices. And Matt, we already know about. Let's see, Matt Aerospace Matt got that with 23. And you guys can check that list and make sure that it's 23. Now it is. If somebody confirms that it's not 23, maybe I made a boop boop. Let me know, and I'll give you double bingo too. Crazy. Screenshot is right, Matt. Screenshot is right. So anyway, so that's the plan. So that being the case, as you see over my left shoulder, I also have the F-18, which is put together, but I've only never put a battery in it. I've never flown it. I just detailed it and put. I was doing my little Dave Dots kind of thing. So that was kind of what my second poll was should I add that to the list? So in the stream tonight, let's at least confirm that. Should this beautiful F-18 go into this poll of the plane that is still technically in the box, because since I've never put a battery in it, or should it go in the other list, which is plane out of the hangar, even though it doesn't have any damage? Yes. Fly it. Boss is saying P-47D. Yeah, fly it. Yeah, the F-16 LM 80 millimeter. KB, you mentioning that, it's if you remember from one of my previous shows, I bought the entire set of the decals from the F-18 so that I can put them on the F-16 to make it look like this plane. So if I did that, that might be a cool unbox and make it look different. Hey, Jermaine Spencer, thank you so much for being in here. And hey, John Mish Jr. Hey, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. All right. glad that you are here. I greatly do appreciate that. Yeah, I got a couple new folks in the house tonight, so I really appreciate that. Thanks so much. I don't know if this dating yourself stuff is spreading, but if it is, consult your physician for a cream. Uh, KBRC is just throwing out. Is that a phone number you were throwing out at first, or a 188 number? All right. So anyway, Let's RC and Aerospace Matt are both on the list so far for double bingo winner if they happen to win. And it just so coincidentally happens that if you saw that little post that I put out about me being at the post office dropping three things off, uh, one of those was for Matt, one of those was for Litz. So these guys sure know how to play the game. That's for sure. Good for them. Good for them. So anyway, do a double review of the F-18 and the F-16 80 millimeter. Well, we'll see, Matt. That's not a horrid idea. I can tell you that. I can tell you just from watching some videos of the F-18, though. I'm sure it's just a great bird to fly, but at the same time, I will be pucker factor 10 plus. I don't even know how high that pucker factor goes, but just because I spent time Dave dotting it or whatever, and I don't necessarily want to F it up at this point. So if that happens to win, and we haven't decided exactly how that'll go, but I'll put that list out in the next couple of streams as well, just kind of see. I'm not going to let that poll go for a bit. I'd like to see if I get at least 50 people to weigh in on that. I hit 50 people on that poll. Boom, let's pull the trigger. Let's make something happen. That's the way I see it. So hey, we did not do this last show, and might as well do it this show because technically it's two shows in one, so we don't have to do it on the second half of the show. But let's. I know a lot of you don't like it, but let's involve the Magic 8 Ball before we even get into bingo. Let's just see what it says, right? All right. There's no reason not to let it. No reason not to look at it. I need to read the bingo instructions for bingo. All right. All right. So we'll we have we're going to do at least six pulls because we're doing the double show, assuming that no balls fly out and we have bonus balls. But so we're going to do at least six. Last week we got 50%, and out of that, two people responded. So not bad. Will we have at least 50% winners on bingo tonight? The cursed 8 ball Matt says, and it says, I hate when it like sits on the corner. What the heck, man? That thing, it's like it's floating in pudding or something. It's not that thick in there. Come on, flip over. You may rely on it. Oh yeah. All right. So I try to keep it kind of easy with the questioning. You know, so that we get at least 50. Take it easy. See what happens. So yeah, fun stuff. Hey, JCB67, good to see you. Thank you so much for being in here. If I didn't already say hello to you, thank you so much for being here. So yeah, so like I was saying earlier, we did get some snow in Georgia today, and last episode I showed you that I had the rustler with the Insta360 Go mount hot glued and paper taped on, and the little cup in the front for peanuts or whatever. So I had snow all over the yard, so it's like, oh, today's the day for that. Couldn't find my controller. Yeah, so I didn't do that today. So there's that. Oh yeah, and I looked, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I did find the controller and the entire thing for the Typhon, but with that thing, I would have loved to put the paddle tires on that thing because that thing is a monster. It would just spin so fast in the snow, it probably wouldn't be as fun. But that Rustler would have done a jam up job. Thanks to Ryan, Pilot Ryan, last night for shouting out my Rustler skills last night on his show. It's pretty funny. What plane was that he was unboxing last night? The PJ65, is that right? Something like that. The X-Fly. I think that's it. I think I'm getting my information right here. I think I jotted it down properly. We'll see. So good time last night in Ryan Stream. That was fun stuff. That plane was so sweet. $560. It ought to be damn sweet. It's about the same price as the is that AL-37, and that's just the one thing I'd like to see. I'd like to see that, maybe the PJ-50, that P-65, and then the AL-37. I guess these are different planes. I don't know. But anyway, so I'd like to see all those on the runway. That would be sweet. Get some old milk cartons out there and make it look like an airport. That would be cool. Hey, my mom's in the house, everybody. Thumbs up and rose emojis or whatnots for moms in the chat. And if any of you guys want your moms to attend, let them know. Hey, it's mom friendly. You know that there's at least one in there. The XJ65 promoter says, "Thank you so much, Mr. Luke. Thank you so much." Okay, so got a little note here from KB. Dave, I recommend you upgrade the E-Flight F-18 to the X-Flight 80mm EDF. I'm going to do it here at the end of the month. Going to be much more powerful. Kyler, I'm going to recommend that I don't do that until I fly that plane first, as is, and don't bring it home in a bucket. And after I fly it, like, yeah, that's my favorite plane, then I will definitely take you up on your idea. But in the meantime, I will gladly live vicarious through you, my friend. So you do it, let me enjoy it. That's the David yourself way. Promote us nice with the rose nice. Randy BRC, thank you so much. Hey, Randy B, Randy Butterfield, thank you so much for being here, sir. Shout out to my mom as well. Yeah. Okay, so KB is saying about those same planes. That yep, it sounds like I got those right. Okay, that is three different planes. Yeah. Uh, does anybody know? And I haven't actually checked his channel here lately, but did Skip Built ever fly his AL-37? I know he got one and got some decals, some calligraphics, and put it on there, but I don't know if he ever flew it. What about bringing the F4 back out? Well, Matt, that is a fantastical idea. Because that is in the, repair it in the hangar, and it is one of the ones that I brought back. So yes, sir, I can. If for some reason that pole goes the other direction, and it's going to be, I should repair something because that's starting to get some hits too. Then that's definitely what's going to happen there, because I think that would be the plane I would start with first. Holy smokes! Did you hear that? You know what time that is, everybody. It must be bingo time. All right, so let's get into some bingo. Oh yeah, you guys are allowed to enjoy that. Sure. Okay. All right. All right. Don't get carried away with that. So let's get into some of that bingo. Let me see if I can find it here, because it's in a different spot every dang time I'm trying to do this thing. No, it's not. It's just I get with this Stream Deck thing. It's the greatest thing ever. It's cool as I'll get out, and you can change the font colors. So I did some of that to change it up to make it easier to see, and yeah, made it a little more difficult. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. No problems here. This place is not on fire. We're good. All right. So here, speaking of the bingo list, there are some additions on there. If you don't see your name on the list, or if you got pulled off because I haven't seen you in the stream lately, I terribly apologize. Let me know in the chat. We'll get you back on there. But for now, here is the new and revised bingo list. All right, everybody. So go ahead and give yourselves a ganderino at that, so you can see where your names are. I did add Snow Valley on there. Added Johnny Maynard on there. And One Way RC, I believe. Yeah. So there we go. Those guys are all up on there now. So hopefully you got a chance to take a look at that. Let's shoot on over to the bingo cam. There we go. All right. So same thing with the bingo cam. All balls are back in, I believe. Let's shoot on the floor. They are. They're kicked under the couch. All right. Rubber band up that bad boy. Keep it out of the way. All right. Let's see if I can find some of that good background music we had last time. That's not it. No. I'll keep an eye on that. Go on, go on. Let's see. We should do this though. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. We'll do it again in a second. Sorry, little premature bomb drop there. It's fine. No fire here. We're good. All right. I think that's a pretty, pretty legit jostle. How about that bomb drop one more time? Sure, why not? See if I can time it just right. So close, so close. I was just a little fast. That's what she said. Alrighty, here we go with that first super hard to see ball number. No, we got it. All right, this is pretty easy. Let me get back to that list. Bear with me here, folks. There we go. All right, so this number is N of 33. N33 is Randy Hardy. Where's my sounds? Randy Hardy, are you in the house, sir? Are you in the house? Oh, you do not hear the sound effects. Oh, that's good. That's good to know. All right, thanks. Thank you. Great. So uploading this earlier did not work. Not a problem. All right. So Randy Hardy, are you in the house, sir? N33 being Randy Hardy. Are you in the house, sir? Okay. Yeah, I got your notes about the sound effects. Great. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Yep. Nothing seems to be working there. Got it. Okay. All right. I can hear them though, so at least that was fun. Is Randy Hardy in the house? Uh, Randy B. Randy B is going to try to sneak in as Randy Hardy. All right. Looks like I'm gonna have to just come back in with some old school effects. That's right. Smoke machine. That's right. And I guess I'll have to turn on the speaker and get some sound effects going if you guys can hear those. But we'll just we'll just let it go as that. Just have to do sound effects with my mouth. Kyler, your wish is my command, sir. That's exactly what's gonna happen. There we go. So are we saying no to the Randy Hardy thing though? Oh, this is really difficult. I don't have any fan going in here, any air movement. That cloud is just gonna hang there. All right, everybody, it's a Cheech and Chong episode. You got a smoke machine, let it fire. Congrats, Randy. Yeah, one way is Randy Hardy here? Oh, because I don't see Randy Hardy. I would love to say Randy Hardy. I'm just going to scroll up a little bit and then I'll scroll back down, give him time to kind of come on back in just in case. No, okay. I do not see Randy Hardy. All right, and there is your whole on hold music as well. Thank you so much, Jeff Adams, for being here, as well as George Watts and Greg R.C. Rowland. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. In case you just got here and you've missed it, Sound Effect Machine, even though I downloaded it, had to delete it, re-download it, re-upload it, and it seemed to be working before the show, is not working. So you're going to get the old Michael Winslow version of the show, which means I'm going to do the sound effects out of my own face. You're welcome. The show must go on. All right. Well, that really sucks. But all right, gonna be a lot easier for me than I had to try to push a button to make something happen. So there we go. And what we just missed out on, it looked like, was Randy Hardy. was the first bingo call for tonight, and he was not in the house at this point. So unfortunately, no gift at this moment. And for the newcomers that are new into the show as well, heads up, both Litz RC and Aerospace Matt are both eligible for double bingo. Litz because he first comment in the stream, which I pinned, and Aerospace Matt because he guessed the correct number of planes in the wall behind me. And that number is 23. And I gave you guys a list of that planes earlier, and also with regards to the poll, like I mentioned earlier, and that poll, if you're just getting here and haven't seen it, is what plane should I make next, and or what video should I make next? And so far, a plane from the wall is leading, and as far as that list, that list is this list. So that is what planes I do have in this wall behind me. The FMS Sky Trainer is the only one that is still like in the brown cardboard it was shipped in. It's on the floor over here behind me. So yeah, so there is that. So you guys get into that poll and let me know what you think about that. And currently we're at 24 viewers. Thank you very much. We're at 18 likes. If you get a chance in the middle of the shenaniganery, feel free to hit that thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, so anyway, back to the poll, and as you notice, the way I have the F-18 sitting here, this was kind of for Kyler, to be honest with you, because he was like, fly it, fly it, fly it. He was very Beavis and Butthead about it. Fly it, fly it. So I went ahead and kind of put it there right off to the shoulder there to make him happy. I wouldn't mind flying it, but again, pucker factor, 10 plus. So who else we got up in here in the chat? Again, Jeff Adams, and thank you so much for being here, guys, and well, with Mr. Roland. And let's see. I need more stickers. KBRC needs more stickers. Hey, if you guys need stickers, just shoot me the old email with your address, and then just I won't charge you for them. Just do me the solid, fly it, and get it on camera somehow, and let me know so I can add it to my foamy homies link, my little the little folder, blah blah blah, category or whatever. Yeah, that thing. So yep. So we got some fun stuff like that. You may also notice here on the table that I happen to have the little RC Spider-Man. Got some cool little lights on him there. Oh yeah, good stuff with this guy right here. Let me see what I've got here about the showing you that kind of stuff. So here's this little thing. So this is what he kind of looks like when you're not trying to look at me on the thing. And then this is kind of what he looks like when that box. And then yeah, and then back of the box. Yeah, of course. And then this thing here. Yeah. But you notice I've got him like on this stand there, which actually comes with it because this guy does not stand by himself. I have not flown it because of the weather. It was all cold and such, and the snow, and we had some pretty heavy winds. Mother Nature, let me tell you, with those winds this year. KB, this is going to be funny to fly. You are not lying, my friend. I don't know if you've seen the. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can make it cool. Oh, there you go. Oh, I got some blink effect there. Yeah, get him all blown up in that smoke machine cloud. Yeah, I do have the remote. Well, I'll crank him up here in a little bit. As a matter of fact, that's what we'll do. We'll crank him up here in a little bit. So stick around. We'll crank him up, and we'll use his blades to clear the smoke out. Right now, I'm just going to sit there. We're just going to continue with the Cheech and Chong theme right now. But I know that you guys are like, oh, Dave, we really would have loved to see you really have unboxed that thing, and that would have been a great opportunity for something for you to put on your channel. You're right. That's why I made this. Hey friends, Dave the Unboxer here, and today we're going to be unboxing this particular sweetie. We're going to go ahead and call this toy grade drone. This is the Spider-Man Jetpack Spider-Man. It's from the Ultimate Spider-Man and Sinister Six collection. It is apparently officially Marvel licensed, so we'll see exactly what kind of quality this thing is. I'm going to give you my first impressions and overall thoughts in just a bit, so stick around. All right, friends, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing opened up. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my handy dandy Atlanta Hobby multi-tools. Go ahead and get this tape cut. So, use the little cutter spot right there. Wazam, boy, that thing works like a champ. All right, and let's see what we got here. All right, so I'll show you what we got going on here. Oh. And do I come back? There we go. All right, friends, so let me show you what we got going on here. So we got the Spider-Man in there as well as the controller. Now, to be completely honest, I already did take this out. I already did charge him up. And I do have batteries in the controller as well. The controller takes 6 batteries. This particular figure also comes with a stand because it does not stand up on its own the way it is. And it comes with a cord and a spare set of prop loads. But it comes with a cord that you plug the Spider-Man into a USB outlet at the underneath here. And then from there, control it with that. So, okay, like I said, it is currently charged up. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. And I'm just going to put him on the stand. Kind of hold him in place a bit. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the controller. Like I said, I do already have batteries in the controller. And there's a little switch on the back of Spider-Man's jetpack here, right in the middle. So go ahead and turn that on. And now you see his lights blinking. He is very thin injection molded plastic. And he is 2 pieces, 2 halves. And he is very fragile feeling. Alright. So, just kind of hold him there a second. Alright, so to bind him, you just use the right stick here, up and down, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and that should bind him. I'm going to hold on to him. I'm not going to let him fly around in here. I don't see anything happening when I move these. What happens if I turn it? Well, it seems like it sounds like it's doing something, but I don't know what it's doing. Here's your favorite wall crawler. And here's some of the sounds. Spider senses are tingling. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Here's your favorite wall crawler. Spider senses are tingling. I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And the other button doesn't seem to do anything. Just the right button. Here's your favorite wall crawler. So it definitely has throttle. I don't know how much steering it has. You can kind of hear the motor doing something a little different as I try to go left and right. But it doesn't really feel it so much. And for some reason, Spider-Man's lights are off. Oh, that's what it does. That's gotta read the instructions. This particular switch right here, this little button next to the sounds, this is the one that turns the lights on and off on Spider-Man. There you go. There you go. There you go. So that's pretty cool. So that's kind of neat itself, yeah. But he does not stand on his own, so I'm not sure exactly how you would launch him. I guess you would just hand launch him. And again, I don't know about this whole steering thing. It's just IR, just infrared, so it works just like a remote control does. So certainly don't want to let him get too far out of sight. You always want to be pointing the controller at him. But yeah, at least he's, he's kind of cool. I like that light switch. That's kind of cool. So he definitely, yeah, yeah, he definitely feels like he wants to pull straight over. So he doesn't seem like he wants to go up. He feels like he wants to pull straight over. So that ought to be interesting. Maybe you're supposed to fly him with the base on. Who knows? Anyway, there you go, folks. So that's why I have Spider-Man out and about, and that's exactly what he is. He is more novelty than anything else that appears, and does look cool, that's for sure. So I'll probably hot glue him onto this base here, and then see how that goes, and stick him on the shelf near you. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. And until next time, I am Unbox It Dave, and this is the Spider-Man Jetpack Spider-Man from the Amazing Spider-Man Sinister Six collection, and we are out of here. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's no way he's flying with that base on his feet. Oh, well there you go. Hey, cleared out the smoke, Steve. Not bad. Oh, funny stuff. Yeah, so I don't have huge hopes for this thing making it without being broken if I try to fly it. I just do not think the stability of this particular thing is going to make it too well. And if you've seen some of the other videos, some of the other folks that have tried to fly them, I mean, like I was saying in that video, as soon as you let it go, it wants to just go in one direction. This whole steering thing is just kind of a farce, from what I can tell. But anyway, so nonetheless, it would have been fun to probably slap the camera on and do some flying on, but that might be beyond what this thing can handle. But hey, yeah, so we'll see. Right now, it sure is fun on the desk. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, so let's get back into that chickadee chat some, and with my new and revised chat, so that I'm also in the chat while the chat is on the chat. Let me scroll back up some though, see if there's anything I missed. See anybody new that may have popped in I missed. I did say hey to Randy BRC and Jeff Adams, I remember. And let's see, George Watts, I think I said hello to you, sir. Thank you for being here, just to make sure. And let's see what you guys were talking about. Doing some RC drag racing too. That face, haha, Matt, thinks I'm ugly. It's fine. Let's see. Let's see, a couple air guns. So you guys were talking BB guns for a while there. I saw that. Yeah. Uh huh. Yep. All right. So that'll bring us to that spot there. It looks like. So yeah, you guys are pretty funny. So good stuff there. So all right. So that takes care of that. What else did I have going on? I wanted to talk about. Who's been watching this show? Okay. All right. Let me fix that. Let me see if I can fix that. All right. Now let's try. There it is. Who's watching this show? Holy smajoli. This show is sweet. I've been watching this show over the phone with my son. Yeah, crazy. Show is awesome. And there's some really great, if you haven't had Disney Plus and you're watching it on there, obviously, go to the Under the Helmet with Boba Fett, that little series explaining his origin stories and the whole thing. Well worth the watch. Well worth the watch. All right, so good stuff there. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. Aerospace Matt says he's been watching the DIY show. Well, Matt, this comes on Wednesday, so really Kenny is the only one to be taking the hit. But I think you can watch the show anytime during the day. So really, Kenny doesn't even have to take the hit anyway. but that show currently comes out on Wednesdays on the Disney Channel. I am not sponsored by the Disney Channel. Matter of fact, I sponsored them. Oh, ridiculous. Hey, Les, I see that we're at current viewers 19 and likes 19. Last week we were one off again, folks. Just the one off. And again, the reminder is that if the peak viewers matches the peak likes, then everybody in the stream wins a prize. That's how it works. We've been one away twice now, maybe three times, but for sure twice. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. And if you come in later or come back and you know it's going to be a 2 hour show, then, hey, hit it at some point in time. That'd be great. You don't have to hit it on the way in the door, but if you hit it out before you walk out the door, that would be great. Just give it the old Rudy, the old tap the sign on the way down the corridor to the game field. Just do one of those. So yeah. So who's got some fun projects going on? Anybody want to throw down some of their little project ideas they may be working on? I just watched old Kyler, not necessarily a project, but he was raking snow with the tail of his extra 300. Clean the driveway with that plane. That would be great. Or at least get it to hover like that when you got a whole bunch of leaves around, and then go ahead and just blow the leaves with that. There's your next show there, Kyler. Boss 223 used to own a gun range. Why does that not surprise me in the least bit? Not one iota. None. That would be interesting to find out. What's the use to? What happened there? I think I'm talking or so much of the smoke hanging in the air here. Oh, smoke machine. You can turn any place into a nightclub. Uh, no, the squirrels, boss, back to you. Had the squirrels met their demise? I have squirrels that have met their demise. I see. I thought you were talking about the car with the peanut cup on the front. No, I did not get a chance to do that either. Jeff Adams. Hey, Jeff Adams is flying this little Ultrix. Everything still works, including the lights. Amazing. Jeff Adams let me fly that thing in Birmingham. I made a comment about this before in one of the after dinner Dave shows, but that little Ultrix literally, you just let it go, and it's like it's on the string already. It's just like bing. It doesn't go down, it don't go up, it don't go left, it don't go right. You just let it go. Bing. There's a sound effects he asked for, Kyler. So yeah, that thing's pretty sweet. So I'm glad to hear that, Jeff, because that thing is a sweet little bird, man. That's awesome. Good to hear that. And let's see here. So anybody else waiting to see if FedEx will deliver today? EQ's got something coming in from FedEx. What you got there, Eric? Is it parts? Is it parts? Showing up an E-flight test, simple soar with the EC1500. Yeah, that EC1500 just definitely got projects written all over it. It would be nice to be able to make some sort of. Might be able to do this like at the Birmingham, someplace like that, with they got their logo in the middle of the runway, but you probably just need a big grass runway or a field like that to do it in. But just with the whole, just like the Germans competitors use with the RC skydiver. As a matter of fact, you guys see my video, a few videos I made where I took a Action Man doll and basically just cut out his back, shoved some servos in there, and just left the rest of him normal. And got a basically a Honda. It's got a Honda logo on it, so somebody's got it at some sort of event. But it's like one of those little beach kites. I think it's like a 3 meter or a beach kite or 1.3 meter. I don't know, something like that. 1.3 meter. That's probably more accurate. But anyway, it worked okay ish. not perfect, but those folks in Germany, they do that stuff competitively, and you've probably seen those videos. But yeah, that's the kind of targeting I'm talking about. Big field, big circles, target, and then use that EC 1500 from high altitude to drop, whatever dollar store items. Most likely like those little pool diver tabs or something simple. Whatever. Get them to land in the field, and then that would be good for a big grass event. Oh, oh, it looks like I don't know if this is the first one. I hope it is. It's the first time I've seen one, but we've got our first spam tonight, everybody. And unfortunately, Tab Malaki. I'm sorry, you're gonna go. Bye bye, Tab. Bye bye. All right. As Judy would say, I don't think so. I don't know if she says that. I'm sure she does. She's a pretty sassy lady. Mary Boozer RC. Well to the well. Thank you so much for being here, sir. And congratulations on that beautiful baby. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you and the little lady are doing fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. And who else do we have here? I reported that Russian bot. Yeah, I don't know about this new one. This Taba Molaki. Is that Russian? I don't know. That'd be a great question. Where's old Barry Campbell? He's the master of Google Foo. He might be able to tell us. Barry Campbell, you out there? Barry Campbell's updated his Facebook, and he had that nice, really thick, round, white beard going on. Campbell Claus. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. I can never grow a beard like that. My son got all that. My oldest son, he got the beard genes, and my younger son, he's got just the full. He's just got the full swag thing going on. He's just awesome too. He can do the beard thing. He's got curly hair. He just does everything he wants to do. It's awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, Wesley, I can tell you this. I'll be looking forward to getting a chance to do some flying, especially down there in where you're at, especially since being down in Florida. Old Aerospace Matt moved down to that area as well, so I'll get a chance to do some flying with the old Aerospace Matt most likely, and hopefully some of these other cats as well. But definitely, if we end up going to Florida, of course, gonna have to see the Boozers. Hopefully, someday I'll have a trailer with cool stuff all over it. But until then, I'm just gonna try to sneak one of my stickers on your trailer. Oh, so funny. All right. So what else we got going on here? So let me go ahead and talk about this again. We will get into beep, 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 beep. There's your homemade sound effects, Tyler. We'll get into bingo time. So here's that bingo list. Go ahead and take a look at that. Wesley, I'm sorry, sir, I do not. You may be on there, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. If you're not, you think you'll be in the chat more, or if anybody's not and thinks they'll be in the chat in the stream more on Sundays, let me know. Try to do some shifting and pulling around. But for now, that is the list. Let's go to the camera. All right. All right. Got the fancy dancy rubber band on there so I can give this thing a mighty twirl. Let's go ahead and hit the smoke machine. All right. Might have to hit Spider-Man as well here in a second. All right, magic spin. Here we go. What do you think about that sound effect? All right, release the rubber band. All right, and you can't hear the dropping bomb sound effect. Son of a biscuit. I'm not gonna even try to whistle it. Let's just go. All right. of the smoke from the smoke machine will make it just as hard for you guys to see these small numbers as it will for me. All right, we got ourselves somebody early in the bingo. This is, let me make sure before I say it out loud, B5. B5 is everything RC. It is Liam. B5. Liam, are you in the house? I just mailed him some stuff. Litz and Aerospace Matt and Liam from Everything RC are the 3 packages I just mailed out. So there you go. Sometimes you win in back-to-back weeks, folks. I just don't know how that occurs. I have bought 2 bingo wheels to keep that from happening. It still happens. That's just the way the fates decide it. But the question is everything RC in the news? I don't think so. We'll give him another second or two. I did not give him any. Matter of fact, I'll just take the congratulatory swig. Hey, congratulations, Liam, from Everything RC. Your number B5 came up. And hey, Paul Ballard's in the house. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for being here. Paul, you have just missed the second bingo poll and the second winner, who is a normal viewer but currently not in the stream. So 2 duds. Earlier I didn't roll it, but I gave the old Magic 8 Ball a shake. The old Dave it yourself 8 Ball. And it's asked it the question, will I get at least 50% of bingo winners tonight in the 6 bingo poll? And it said, seems very likely. Or yes, you may rely on it. That was it. So we're only 2 out of 4, or 2 out of 6. So come on, we got 4 left. We'll see. All right. Hey, Ball of Shame is wrong again. Well, not yet, Matt. Not yet. It's not wrong yet, because I said 50%. So once we call the 4th person that isn't here. So Snow Valley Park, no, you did not win anything yet, my friend. And hey, Dutch Love, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. If you guys don't mind giving the old thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. You don't have to do it now, but make sure you do it before you leave. That'd be great. What else have you missed? You missed basically the normal shenaniganery, info stuff, things of that nature. What you have not missed, however, let me see if I can find where I put these. What you have not missed is, well, let's do this first. I wanted to do a little mentioning of this before I get too far. Who, for the next bingo double bonus, the first person in the stream to be able to put what my viewer count was for last week on the show in the stream, first one will also be capable of winning double bingo if your name is called. You will join the likes of Litz RC and Matt from Aerospace Matt. So you guys don't have to necessarily guess because you're already eligible for double bingo. But I am currently at 916. Who was I? What number was I at last week? Last Sunday. First one to put that number in there. Double bingo winner, competitor. If you win bingo, then you'll get double. George Watts, first number out, 910. Paul Ballard, huge number. Snow Valley said 43. No, sir. Randy BRC, 912. No, sir. JCB 67 says 32. Not so much. KB says Aerospace Matt. He puts a number out there. And Snow Valley's getting a little closer now. Paul Ballard, 960. Paul, you think I went down that many subs? Holy smokes, man. Holy smokes. Come on, double bingo winners. Who wants that double bingo? All right, Snow Valley. I'm going to let you have it. Snow Valley said 9:15. Aerospace Matt said 9:15, but Aerospace Matt's already on the double bingo capability. He wouldn't get like quadruple bingo or triple bingo, especially since I just mailed him something yesterday. So I already got a huge bingo prize coming. After he opens that, he'd be like, okay, never mind, no more bingos. Probably. He'll probably never say I'm a winner again. All right, okay, you guys should stop guessing now. 8.99 one way or a C. No, we're gonna go with that 9:15 because it was in fact 9:15. So Snow Valley, you, Aerospace Matt, and Let's RC are now capable of being double bingo windows. Should for some reason we call your number. But yeah, so when you're at this the little journey to this particular number right here. So last week is a 9:15. Immediately after the show, went to 9:14. Fine. Monday, next day, 9:12. Okay. So I have no idea if it's something I did specifically or what the deal was. Have no clue. Just figure that people go through, they look, they see this David yourself, they don't recognize that it happens to be a RC or whatever, which that's something I'm going to be talking to you guys about as well. But anyway, so they see this, maybe they just unclick kind of thing, right? So anyway, finally get up to back to 9:15 yesterday, and got my mom a new phone for her birthday. My dad and I went out on one and got it all set up for her. And in doing so, she could not remember her old Gmail, so we set up a new one. So by that virtue, that particular new Gmail she has is now my 916th subscriber. So technically, mom was subscribed and still is, but can't access that account. So that's how you technically can double subscribers for somebody. So I hate to break everybody's bubble there, but yeah, I did not earn that 916. I had to work hard to get back up to 915, and then the 916 is like, what? I was like on her new phone, like watching like the YouTube videos, and like, what? She's not subscribed, and I'm like, subscribed. That's what it was. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, I'll take it. I'll take it however we can get it. Paul Ballard did fart near anybody I found that chases people off. That's the way it goes, dude. Who would unsubscribe? Oh, no. I mean, again, it's just folks that probably are subscribed to thousands of people or a couple hundred and just scroll through. Uh, at some point, I'm thinking my David Yourself logo, I think I might need to rehab that a little bit. And I'll show you a little bit of kind of what I'm talking about later. With that, just to maybe keep that from happening when people are going through stuff they don't recognize and hit that, because it doesn't say RC or anything anywhere. So, so anyway, nonetheless, I'm not going to change the name. I don't want it to be super easy, but you gotta be in the know. And if you're in the stream right now, you 20 hardy fans, you're in the know. So thank you. Oh goodness. So yeah, so I've got a bunch of other stuff like that coming up. But what you have not missed is Shadow Op still in the house. Let's go ahead and stir the water a bit. Daywood version of Carbon Cub up there. I'm afraid to fly my plus. Might not come back. The Carbon Cub, that is the one with the GPS and all that kind of niggity bob in it, where it'll do loiter mode and stuff. Which that particular plane I thought would be a great plane to put, you know, that camera with the little on that one drone that I have has the wizard thingamadoo, which is something that looks about like this. But put that in the plane, and then have that plane fly itself while I flew the drone, follow the plane. That would be the only way that I could get myself some video footage of me flying and catching it with the drone with that plane. But haven't got up to Nards to try that. I can see both of those going horribly. EQ flat. hardcore DIY fans. So did EQ say what he was getting? Let me scroll back up there. So much George needs some. George Watt's got some. Getting his right hip. Mm, version 2 upgrade on the right hip on the 8th. Yeah, good luck with that, George. I talked to a guy the other day who had hip surgery, and I talk to people all day about their medical history. But anyway, I talked to a guy who said he had a hip replacement. He said it was the craziest thing. 3-inch star. That's all there was. I was like, really? For an entire hip? Okay, cool. So, George, I hope that technology catches up with you and goes smooth and you recover quickly, my friend. So good luck with that. So, yes, sir. All right, so I wanted to go over. I do have a couple of things. One, we have not done anything in regards to this yet, so let's go ahead and get into a joke of the Dave. That's right. Let's get into a joke of the Dave, and let me get out my camera phone thingamadoo here so I can go over those. I got some doozies today, but hopefully your shadow ops is still in the house because here we go with this jokes of the Dave, and I know how he loves him some jokes of the Dave. Let's see what I got here with this one. All right. All right, here we go. So, a handsome businessman was sitting on his own in a fancy restaurant when he sees a gorgeous redhead at another table. He calls for the waiter to send her a bottle of the most expensive wine on the menu. Very soon after, she sends a note to the man saying, I will not touch a drop of this wine unless you can assure me that you have 7 inches behind your zipper and a Mercedes in your garage. The man writes a note back. Please give me back the wine. As gorgeous as you are, I'm not changing the Ferrari and not cutting off 3 inches for anyone. And that is the joke of the day. Oh, so you guys can't hear any of this sound effects right now? None? Hello. Let me know if you can hear this. If not, hey, then at least I got the laughter and clapping. You poor souls did not. Oh, had I known that this was not going to work, I would have had the Soundcore. I would have had my Soundcore Bluetooth speaker on, and I probably could still turn it on, but I think we're doing all right. The people have spoken and asked for mouth with sound effects, and by gosh, we're going to give them to them. Oh, I tell you. All right. So there you go. Everybody got their chuckle on. Now it's time for you to get something else on. It's time for you to get your noodle on. You know it is. Oh, first I wanted to do a little shout out though to my new subs. I got a couple of new subs which were part of getting me back to that 915. So these are the couple of folks that were part of that. And I'd like to say thank you so much to SPM_official channel and Arsenal. Thank you so much to both of my new subscribers. I'm going to go ahead and hit the clap button because I can hear it, but you guys said you can't, so I'm sorry. Okay, well, there you go. So thank you so much to those new subscribers. Hopefully we will see them in the stream sometime, folks. That would be great. That would be great. All right, so back to what we were talking about. I have some other things. It's time to do some learning. What do you think about that? It's time for some learning. And so here we go with this. That's right, everybody. It's bingo time. That is fun without the sound effects. Oh, I mean, I'm sure the sound effects are all right. But anyway, here's the list. Please check the list and make sure that your name is on it. If your name is not on it, tell me so in the chat. And if it's super important, if you ever have something super important to say in the chat, always put stars at the beginning and the end so I can see it. But for now, let's go to that bingo game. There we go. All right, bingo cam. All right, I got the rubber band on there. Wet my whistle so I can give you some rolling music. I can do a little 80s beatbox maybe. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Here we go. We got ourselves a winner now. Todd's Hobby Zone. I know you're not on the list. I did mention that earlier. If you think that you will be back in the stream, my friend, please let me know that you will be, and I will get you on that list. All right. So here we go. Trying to identify the number on the easiest balls to read ever. Gray with black numbers. Perfect. All righty, here we go. Oh, we're going to stay early again, folks, because this one is. He's going to be so pissed. B9, which is Barry Campbell. Barry Campbell. Are you here? I don't think you are. And you were just saying last week, I don't win. And he's one of our like multi-winners. Oh. No. No Barry Campbell. All right, there we go. That's that. So no, I'll be here for sure in the future. Todd's Hobby Zone says he has been hooked, my friends. Hooked. We got Todd's Hobby Zone. We did it. He was like, this guy's ridiculous. Yeah. And I might win ridiculous stuff too. Yeah. Yeah, you can ask any of our previous winners. Except for Kyler and let's see, Randy Butterfield. And then we've got why am I forgetting his name right now? It'll come to me. He's not in the chat right now anyway. But Mr. 500 winner. But yeah, so there's been some pretty great prizes that have actually been given away on this channel. Bingo is not just it. We still have the 1,000 prize coming. So I mean, obviously, super slow. Super slow. But hey, again, for me, it just means I don't have to work on, taking one of these planes off the wall and doing a custom job to it, and so that you, the winner, can have it just the only other plane down the end on YouTube that is like the one I have, because there's only one on YouTube right now. So I like ridiculous toxic. All right, you just grab yourself a pillow and snuzzle up because you found a home to get comfortable in. You like ridiculous. Yes, sir. So yeah, watch Barry Campbell come in late. Watch $10. $10. Barry Campbell comes in second hour. We're in the second hour, but I bet he comes in late. That'd be funny. Are you still going to cut your hair 1K? No, as a matter of fact, and of course I've been wearing this hat. Got myself a haircut, although it's not. It's been under this hat all day, so looks like a rat's nest. So, no, sir. Couldn't take it. Had to get it cut. Especially this time of year when it's cold. Got to put a hat on like this. I hate having a ton of hair under there. So, there we go. Kyler jumping up with that. He was the 750 winner. Kyler won the Instant 360 1X. Or one Go. Instant 360 Go 1. And then Let's see. Let's see, good stuff. Randy B. Hat trick. Well, we're only at the 50% mark. That's only three. So if we don't have a winner next go round, ball sucks. Or the ball is right, and we're about to have a waterfall of winners. Don't go chasing waterfalls. I have no idea that's what it is. I mean, I do, but you get it. It's just some more of those mouth sounds that was requested by Kyler. What's the 1,000 sub thing then? Basically, I have a plane on this wall that I am going to give away to the 1,000th subscriber. Well, and once we hit 1,000, we're going to do a ball thing, like I normally do, something ridiculous to release balls in a fashion which isn't ever right the first time and will cause me to sweat my balls off to try to get it done. But probably something ridiculous like that because that's the way we do it here. But then you're going to get that plane customized. Just like the one other plane on my channel, which is the only channel you can find that particular plane on. So there you go. You're going to get a clone of that. However, it will be a little better because yours will be V2. Mine is the V1. You're welcome. So once we hit 1,000, there you go. We're going to do some sort of ball something regulars. Yeah. So, but that'll probably be spring or so. Right now, we're working on what plane will I be flying, or if I'll be flying one of these, or if I'll be taking something off the thing. Because I mean, I've got planes like the A10 sitting right here, and got the, well, of course, all kinds. I just got a ton of planes, you get it. But the thing is that I was also thinking about including this in the box wall, even though it's technically out of a box. Yeah, that instant 360 go. Expensive little fellow. Yes, ish. Look on eBay. They're still a little pricey, but it is waterproof. It does have the stabilization on it. If you get it off of eBay, you might be able to get it where it's got one of the kits. Like mine came with like a little zipper pouch with like a bunch of other things that you can put in there, and the camera case, the whole thing. And then it's got like the little flip pouch. So anyway, look on eBay. The Instant 360 Go or the Instant 360 Go 2. The Go is a little bit easier to use, but you don't have the flexibility of being able to record for more than 5 minutes, and you do not have the remote. So if you get the Instant 360 Go 2, it does have the remote, which is in the charge case. It is a remote, which is pretty cool if you're going to put that camera in a cockpit from underneath kind of thing. You don't do the whole cut your cockpits open like I do and flip them over and put your camera in and tape the cockpit back down. So that's the great thing about that. That was one of the main reasons that I bought that camera. Plus the fact that it goes over, I think it'll record it for like 10 minutes or something like that. But they both get hot, so keep that in mind. If you're gonna put it in the phone, make sure it's tight. Go Plus Faux Pro camera. Yeah, yeah, that's a. I mean, you're starting to see a lot of folks. Matter of fact, if you guys ever watch like Kevin Talbot, the guy that does the guy that's got the Lamborghinis, building his own monster truck, does them with RC cars and stuff. Anyway, you see him. They've been sending him 360 Go 2s here lately, so he's got like 5 on a car. I'm like, okay. So I'm glad everybody's finally getting on that on that bandwagon. I'll be honest with you, because that's I do enjoy watching that stuff, especially with cars. Use the same camera on the car, use the same camera on the thing. It's got the Wi-Fi that so you can look at what the camera's seeing on your phone. They are pricey a little bit, but well worth it. Plus, just the whole wear the little magnet thing underneath your shirt and just snap the camera right on there on your shirt with the magnet. That's the best. That is the best. Uh-huh. Nice. All right, so where are we at with time? We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Probably won't even get through all the stuff I had planned today. We'll see. I'm gonna leave you out. Did we do the learning thing yet? We didn't, right? We didn't. It's time to do some learning. So go ahead and get your pencil, get your paper, get whatever it is you want to jot this down on, because now it's time for a word of the Dave. That's right, everybody. It's word of the Dave. So what do we have for word of the Dave today? Word of the Dave today is ablution. Ablution. And ablution means the act of washing oneself. Ablution. And that is the word of the day. All right. Yeah. All right. Gonna have to do the sound effects there. I'm going to go ahead and turn one up for ablution. That is an act I will be undertaking shortly. Well, about 40 minutes. I knew I forgot to do something today. Bing! There it is. Oh, all right. So that's your first word of the day. We've done one joke of the day so far. You guys ready for another joke of the day? Hey, I think jokes of the day are a great idea. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got here with the jokes of the day. Okay. All right, this one is fun for girls and boys. Don't let the beginning fool you. All right, so let's get into joke of the day. All right, everybody. Hey, Rick and Roy, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. All right, here we go. Fun for girls and boys. Just keep that in mind. All right, here we go. So, a family is at the dinner table, and the son asks the father, Dad, how many kinds of boobs are there? The father, surprised, answered, Well, son, a woman goes through 3 phases. In her 20s, a woman's breasts are like melons, round and firm. In her 30s and 40s, they are like pears, still nice, hanging a bit. After 50, they're like onions. Onions, the son asks. Yes, you see them and they make you cry. This infuriated his wife and daughter. The daughter asked Mom, how many different kinds of willies are there? The mother smiles and says, Well, dear, a man goes through 3 phases also. In his 20s, his willie is like an oak tree, mighty and hard. In his 30s and 40s, it's like a birch, flexible but reliable. After his 50s, it's like a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree, the daughter asked. Yes, dead from the root up, and the balls are just for decoration. And that is joke of the day. That's right, everybody. Like I said, never said they'd be great. Just said they're always free. That's right. I know that was kind of like a little throwback with the Christmas reference, but when I saw that joke this morning, it made me laugh. Maybe spit out a little coffee, it did. So I thought you guys might like that. Let's see, and I think I probably have some more as well. We'll see about that. Yeah, I'm probably sure I do. So there we go. There's the next joke of the day. I hope you like it. So I've got some other fun stuff. Let's see what we're doing with time wise. Okay. Based on what we're doing with time wise, it is. Let's do some bingo time. That's right, everybody. Let's throw that bingo list. There it is. There's that bingo list. All right, we're going to do some bingo here. And I'm going to go ahead and put the rubber band in the jiggle dog on. There we go. All right, so there's your names. Let me know about Seems like everybody seems to be liking that joke. I thought you might. Let's go to the bingo camp. Here we go. All right. So it's very, very sad that you guys aren't able to hear this music and stuff. So I don't know. Just gonna have to do my own thing. So I. Turn it back. Let's release the Kraken. All right. Oh my goodness. We are blowing up some bees tonight, folks. Blowing up some bees tonight. This one has got to be a winner, or else the ball sucks balls. Let's find out, shall we? It is B15. Michael writes back, 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 Dang it. The ball sucks balls. The ball sucks balls. That's all we can say about that. The ball sucks balls. I guess technically there's a way it could still be if a ball fell out, but then it'd have to be two to make it eat. I don't. Wrecker Boy, there are no comments restricted in my stream, sir, unless you're a Russian bot. Then you're restricted. You are. We are having a ton of fun here. Tons of fun. Let's see if there's anybody new in the chat I need to say hello to. We are at 20 viewers, 24 likes. I understand not everybody can stick around the entire time. That is totally, totally fine. Is what's burning, is that legal there? Snow Valley, it is a smoke machine, and smoke machines are legal here. And you can see the lights. Okay, don't worry. Oh, don't you worry. Oh, don't worry. I got. That's right. Spider-Man says no to that. No smoke machine. You cannot. No. No. Oh, I tell you. Spider-Man on this base is actually pretty sweet. He's fun to play with just like that. It's like your little personal kick-ass fan. I mean, he sort of worked. I mean, there's really nowhere for the smoke to go. Just try to inhale it. Hey, just enough RC's in the house. Hey, Jude, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. All right, so now that you're here as well, just enough. Don't forget, you guys get a chance to. There it is. This side. It's not over there, but you get it. But yeah, make sure you guys look up that poll and hit that up. And then also I threw another little poll out there about the F-18, which is right here behind me. So let me know about that as well. And you guys check me out. Let me know about that stuff. And let's see what else I want to do. I have something else new. Oh, yeah. One of the new things, I want to go over this a little bit. Oh, no, that's not it. We went over that. Let me know if you guys are watching that show. That show's awesome. But I got another noodle thing for you. So this is going to be a new segment, which I'm also adding in, which is going to be aviation related. Word of the day. That's right. Aviation related word of the day is going to be a new thing coming along to a Dave It Yourself channel show near you. So we got that coming up. So get ready to learn something aviation related. Let's see what else do I have out there. Um, so wanted to, we'll do it here in a bit. I think right now what we'll do before we do that aviation word of the day, let's try to go back to that bingo. What do you think? I think we should. All right, let's get back into that bingo list here. You guys go ahead and take a look, make sure your name's on there. If it is not, hey, Paul Ballard, how you doing, sir? Paul Ballard's name I know is on that bingo list. I think the only one that's not at this point would be, hey, Timothy Smith. Timothy I. Smith 810. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. You're in time for bingo. Unfortunately, you're not on the bingo list. But if you think you'll be in the stream, say next Sunday, let me know, and we'll get you on the list. All right. And the thing is, you got to be present to win. And if you don't show up in the streams on a regular basis, your name could get thrown off for somebody else that does. So that's how that works. I didn't do the aviation word just yet, Matt. I was going to throw in a bingo first. Yeah, I got you. I got you wanting it though. Got to leave them wanting. Well, who wants some bingo? I think that's the question we need to ask ourselves right now. All right, let's do this. After bingo, we'll get to that aviation word. I'm glad that card hooked you there. All right, so here we go. So, and, all right, there's that. And here we go. All right. All righty, here we go. This is bingo roll number 5. We are without a winner. Ball sucks balls. But let's see if we get a winner with this one, because this one is not a B. Getting out of there for a bit. But it is N42. N42 is Tim DuPont. What? Tim? Not that that's a bad thing, Tim. But I don't think you're watching right now either. Is that whiff number 5? Whiff number 5. Seriously. Sometimes you just can't give away fake poop, people. Sometimes you just can't give it away. Oh my gosh. It does sound like grinding coffee, you're right. With a really crappy grinder. Is this as fast as this thing goes? All right, Matt. Matt, I know you're chomping at the bit. I know you're chomping at the bit, Matt. So back to learning something. This one's for you, Matt, because it is our aviation related word of the day. That's right, aviation related word of the day. Here we go. Ronly. Ronly. The notation on a flight plan that an aircraft has a radio receiver only, no transmitter. And Ronly. And that is aviation related word of the day. Oh. Oh, Randy has thrown some shade at the 8-ball. Of course, we're showing it. Nothing gets censored here. If this ridiculousness can continue, your ridiculousness can continue. It's totally fine. Yeah, so there you go. That was Rolly. Good stuff, huh? Let's see what this button does, if anything. Oh, it does that. It says no vid until I push it, and then it says Boba Fett. Anyway, anybody watching that show? I think I may have asked that once or twice. Scooby-Doo needs company. I'll promote us. Let's see, yeah, good stuff. So here's let's see what else I have going on my thing. I wanted to give a shout out to. All right, so Snow Valley, Johnny Maynard, One Way RCR. You guys made it to the list. Here we go. Scott Meyer, Meyer. I put a link to his channel in the description of this particular show today. He's got like 55 subscribers, so he's nowhere near up there. But check him out. Tell me if when you watch his videos, you're like, you sure that's not Dave Live? I had to go show this guy some love because when I watched his videos, that's exactly what I said to myself. Is this my video? Wait a minute, I don't have this plane. So you gotta, the Russian bot idiot thing is there. Oh, there it is. There it is. Russian bot. Yeah, there it is. Yay, Russians say hello to this night as well as that other country. Yeah, yeah, reported it. Thanks, KB, getting that out of there. Combing them out, combing them out. Keep the smoke screen going so the Russian bots can't get to us. Oh, it's the smoke show. Oh, goodness stuff. So, yeah, so I had that, and then let's see if there's something else I wanted to show you. I had some pause nods I wanted to try to go through, but a lot of those revolved around the sound effects, which apparently you can't hear. Yeah, that makes sense. We still have one more bingo to do, and then there was something else I wanted to try. Like I said, there was something else I wanted to try. So let's make sure. Let me go through my list here, so you guys get a chance to check out Scott Meyer when you get a chance. Like I said, I put a link to his channel in my description. Check that cat out. And if you don't watch one of his videos, just think that looks exactly like Dave Flight. Let me know. Show that guy some love. Sub to him. Sub him up. So let's see. So you guys got to see that. Yeah, I'm not going to get to those pause now. It's talked about the thing there. The list of box planes. Let me go over that list one more time for you guys so that you guys know. Let's see where that is. There it is. There's that list of planes that are on the back wall. So if for some reason it does occur that, all right, I'm going to pull a plane down and unbox it and fly it, well, that is the list. But you got to go check out the poll, which is this one right here, which is what it's all about. So make sure you give that a check out. And let's see. So yeah, Blitz RC got the hang glider I sent out, everything RC parachute guy hung out. Let's see. Oh darn snaggle pants! I should have done that at the beginning of the thing. All right, so here's a we do have one bingo left, so let's just go ahead and do it. Uh, whoever you saw me ship those things out to those three guys, who can tell me how much my tab was to mail three things? Whoever can tell me to the penny in the stream will qualify for double bingo as well. So if this last bingo is your name, you could have double bingo. And I have the number right here. So I had to mail three things. Not that I'm talking about. Don't worry about the money itself. Just the number itself for just three things. And this is just to get a chance to win, a chance to be a double bingo contestant. All right, so Promotus is hitting 2876 now. I'm the guide, you guys. You're a little cold there, Promotus. Todd's Hobby Zone's a little warmer. Aerospace Matt's way cold. You come off that number a bit. Todd's Hobby Zone's pretty close. A little low. Rich M's a little high. Justin Up's RC's way high. KBRC, you're way high. The snow's coming down hard. Yeah, we have snow here today too, boss. Oddly enough, 59. You're still too high. Like I said, Rich M is what at 2112. He's a tad high. He's Promotus is pretty close, just a tad high. KB, you stop throwing those high numbers on. Randy, you're close, a little low. Promotus is pretty close. He's just a tad high. Come on, you. Who wants that chance to maybe be the illustrious double prize winner? Oh, just keep throwing numbers down. Somebody's going to hit it. Somebody's going to hit it. And I'll tell you this, our boss is pretty close, just a smidge high. And let me tell you, two of the numbers are exactly the same. That helps. Jeff in Lower Alabama, just a teensy bit low. Just enough. Too low. Jeff in Lower Alabama is all over it, folks, but he's just a tad bit low. Jeff in Lower Alabama nails it. Boom. 1770. That's right. That's how much it cost me to mail those three packages. 1770. Which is not a problem. Well, technically, it cost me a little more because they sent back Matt's thing, which I'd already paid $7 for. Then I just paid and sent it again, but that's okay. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for your guesses. Jeff in Lower Alabama nailed it at 1770. So, Jeff, if you happen to be the big winner in this final roll, oh, gifts aplenty to be showered upon you, my friend. All right, so we have Snow Valley, Litz RC, Aerospace Matt, and now Jeff from Lower Alabama, who are all eligible to be double bingo winners if their name is Paul. Let's do it. Make it a show. Make it a show. That's right. I'll have backup sound next week, just in case. All right. Here we go with that roll. And let's see the bingo cam. There we go. All right. We have one. All right, this is it. This is for the last marble. Oh, who is gonna get it? All right, I got the number here. Is it gonna be a big winner? Because this one is 75. Oh my God, Jet XRC. Did I literally just not six? Not one winner? Well, the ball sucks balls, obviously. We've said that. That is clear. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh. My thing is shooting a little extra. It's like still doing its thing over there. All right. I got a little fun thing here for us. Let's try to end the show on a high note. And we're going to see how this works. Possibly. Let me see where I had that. All right, so I have. Take a look at this here. Okay. Oh, hang on. All right. So I got that part. Let me try this other part. All right. Look what I'm getting. This is for you, Randy Butterfield. And thank you, Jeff. All right. I think, I think this might work. We're going to see. All right. And bear with me a second. And let's see if this is going to work appropriately or not. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see here. No, it doesn't pull over just yet. Let me try one more thing. Bear with me, folks. Oh, there it is. It's being finicky. Anyway, I'm trying to get this real flight thing to go. It's not responding. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I noticed it's not responding as well. Thank you for the update. What the heck? All right, let's see if this happens. Mm-mm. All right. Well, I am still working on this, folks. I had it working a little bit earlier today, but now for some reason I can't seem to get it to do its dealio. Yeah, like it's just not. Yeah, no, it's not. It says it's playing, but it's not playing. So let's see if the Real Flight Trainer edition will play. Maybe the screen's too big or something. Here we go. All right. Okay. Got some sort of Steam website thing launched up on here. All right, so I'll try this when I'm not trying to do a show at the same time. I gotta try to get back to my. Okay. I'm sorry, folks. All right. I will try this again. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do some of this real flight and do it on screen here. Maybe it's working now. Let's see if this happens working. All right. Okay, bear with me a second. Aha! All right. Now can you guys see that? Now the problem is that I can't see the YouTube at all. Let me shoot over to that real quick. Make sure that that is still going. Is the YouTube not still up? What the heck? Oh yeah, it's still up. Okay. All right. So there's that. So let me go back to this and see if that works. And can you guys see that? I'll try to flip over to my live streaming here. Okay. 5x5. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So what plane would be fun? Let's see how this works. All right. So hopefully you guys can see me. Hi. And hopefully you can see what I'm doing up here. And hopefully you can hear it. I can't hear anything. But, oh, yeah, I can. I can hear what's going on. Wonder if you guys can hear. I can't see anything, obviously. So, oh, the big old 1.3. Since we were talking about, look how tiny that thing was. Yay! All right. So is that working? All right. Oh, there's the loiter mode where it's waggling and stuff. Buttersweet landing. Buttersweet. And beep. That wasn't buttersweet. That was like Rocky Road. Oh, but that's fun. All right, cool. So let me shoot back over to here. Can everybody see what I'm doing over there? Oh man, I hate when I do that. I'm still learning how to use these multiple RF on screen. Yep. All right. You guys on the way out? Okay. Sounds good. Do a jet, Dave. Okay, so you guys can see all this. Everything works good. Okay. Do a jet it is. Do 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 do. Just try to fly some helicopters. Again, on simulator, no problem. Take him out of the field. Broken. I guess all the jets are on the front after in the E-flight area. A10 it is. Oh yeah. That thing seems so tiny as well. And then we'll come in for a little butter landing. Or not. Come in for a day landing. Sticks it! Sticks it. And off into the grass. Perfect. Oh, good stuff. So, fun. I did get a chance to work that out. Very nice. You guys can let me know if that's something that you would like to see me do more of and things of that nature. That would be fun. You going to set up multiplayer? Uh, that is next. I'm sure I'll figure out how to do that at some point in time. Yes, sir. But I definitely want to at least try it out. Randy Butterfield asked me to try to do that, and he said I should try to do it for like the last 30 minutes of the show. Um, but I didn't know how well that would go without flying with other people, so I just wanted to give you a few minutes and see if I could, in fact, pull it off. And booyah! I did. Uh, what field is that? That is a great question, Greg. I'd have to take a look at that. I guess I can take a look at that for you right now. Hang on a second. Dude, that is Palace. Palace. There you go. Palace. Right there. So fun. That'll be real fun. So yeah, so maybe if you guys would like to see something like that to help fill up the 2 hour show kind of thing, say like the last 30 minutes of doing something, maybe we could try to get together and do some sort of room or something like that. Check out Birmingham RCRF multiplayer every Thursday at 7. Okay. That's also when Jeff from Alabama goes on, so I'd have to check out after that. Butthead's Flying Circus. So yeah, pretty fun stuff. So let's see. Did we go over the other? Yeah, we did go over the other word of the day. We did. 6 bingos. 6 bingos. 6 bing zeros is what it is. Wah, 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 wah. Sucks. Ah, and I got good stuff. I really want somebody to win one of these wind up roaches and play pranks on their friends at work. Because these things are so lifelike looking that they just wind up. And they got little wheels on the bottom. I just want somebody to show that. And I was really looking forward to giveaway right now because it's so cold. Nobody can do any real good fishing. Yeah, you can. When you win on the day with your sub channel, you can. You can win your own little magnetic fishing game. Yeah, you could have. But, and of course, I did mention, I wasn't kidding. But I did mention nobody can win dog poop tonight. And yeah, oh yeah, we got that in the dentist box as well. Yuck! Oh, I tell you, if there's not a good magic shop near your house, watch my channel on Sundays. You might get to win all that goofy stuff regardless. Or maybe not. Maybe I can't give away the prizes to save my life. I don't know what to tell you. That was something else. 6 tries. 6 tries. Let's go back with this. Let's get back to the Spider-Man thing. Let's blast him with that smoke machine one last time, and then we'll get ready to do some sayonaras and stuff. And as a matter of fact, I still got one more joke of the day. Let's blast him. Here we go. Spider-Man's working. Nice. Turn the lights on. Turn off. On. Nice. Spider senses are tingling. I bet they are. Oh, yeah, I can see this being just fun to play with on the desk. Oh, fun stuff. All right, let me move that over there. I'll get my mouse back into play here. I got every hole plugged up. All right. All right, so here's a question. Tell me if you can hear this. Could you hear that? Let me know if you could. I just did some applause. And I just realized that there was one of these cords was a little, when I was saying that I got every port filled, that one of these, the USB or something, the HDMI wasn't quite in all the way. So let me know if you guys could hear that. Video locked up. Still can't hear it? Okay. No clapping, no laughing there. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Well. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to video froze. Oh, it still froze. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's probably because I. You guys can hear me though? All right. This is very typical, Dave, yourself. It's because I unplugged the. Your face is. Oh, you guys get to enjoy that face on the way out because I don't think I'll be able to do anything to unfreeze it without without hitting the refresh or something. But I think that's actually in my OBS because I unplugged the controller. You do hear me? Okay, great. So you can just imagine me moving, but in that same outfit. But yeah, so I unplugged the uh, interlink controller there for the RF9.5S, and it basically froze everything up. So sorry about that. So in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and start winding it up here. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody for enjoying my shenaniganery, or at least putting up with it, and putting up with this frozen screen here at the end. But I wanted to say goodnight and thank you to KBRC and One Way RC and Jeff in Lower Alabama and my buddy Luke Promotus. One Way RC again, Aerospace Matt, my mom, and then we've got Litz RC, Randy B. Thank you, Mr. Butterfield. Thank you so much for being here. Snow Valley Park, appreciate it. Thanks for you being here as well. Greatly appreciate that. Mr. George Watts, thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate you being here. Greg Rowland, thank you, sir, for being here. Aerospace Man, I think I did say thank you to you, but just in case, thank you, sir. Litz RC, KBRC. Let's see, I know there's a couple other cats up in here. Todd's Hobby Zone, thank you, sir. I'll make a note that you are here and that you would like to be in bingo for next week. I will put that in my thing with you right now. Bear with me. Okay, so Todd's Hobby Zone. Got it. Okay. And let's see who else we got here. And I know that EQRC was in here at one point, and I know that Shadow Ops is in here. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Who else am I missing? Anybody? Larry Blevins, thank you so much for being here, sir. Justin Up RC, thank you so much for being here, sir. Really appreciate that. Boss223, of course, can't forget Boss. Thank you, sir. Rich M, thank you, sir, for being here. I greatly appreciate that. And let's see, who else are we missing here? Anybody else? You guys don't forget to go to take a look at that poll. Put your comments in there, what we should do next. Hopefully the weather will start clearing up. And I'll grab the cojones to do that. Whatever it is. Yeah, there's EQ. Thanks, Eric, for being here, sir. Greatly appreciate it. And I greatly appreciate everybody. Hey, there's Timothy I. Smith, A10. That's right. Timothy, if you happen to still be in this chat, please put a note in there whether or not you want to be in that bingo next week, sir. I'll see about putting you on there. I greatly appreciate you being here. Thanks for spending some time here. Very nice. And George Watts, Wreckham Roy. There's Wreckham Roy. Thank you so much, sir. Great for seeing you, sir. I can't believe we pulled out some of the usual suspects tonight in bowling, and if they were only here, they would have won. But that's okay. No big deal. All right, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. We did it again. Another 2-hour show in a classic David Yourself fashion. There's some sort of problem right at the end. So that's the way we'll do that. But yeah, that's the cherry on the cake. So I appreciate it, everybody, for you being here. Thank you so much for your time that you spent here. I hope you enjoy the shenaniganery. Let me know what you think about the whole doing some real flight stuff at the end of the shows coming up. And also, I'll look into doing something about trying to create some sort of room so we can do some flying. But until next time, everybody, I am Dave. This is the Dave It Yourself channel, and I am frozen on screen, so that means I am out of here. Thank you so much for everybody.